So today I'm going to show the use of the sharpening block that I sell. This one here obviously has some use on it, but that's good. That's what it'll probably look like after you use it. You notice it's got two ends, small one for the 1/8 inch bits and the large hole for the 1/4 inch bits. When you get the block, it most likely will come without the thumb screw in place. And of course all you do is put it in the hole at the end that you wish to work with first. Here we're going to go with 1/4 inch. Here's a 1/4 inch bit. You put it in, have it sticking out. It'll stop if it's really long, so you'll stop at about 3/4 of an inch out, as you can see there. Line it up and tighten it with the thumb screw. I'm using a grinder. It's a 3600 RPM grinder with, I believe, 7-inch wheels on it. I'm using the Wolverine jig tool rest. You notice this is large. It allows this sharpening block to be maneuvered on it. If you have a grinder with small tool rests, some of them are nearly as small as this thing is, you're going to have to either get a bigger tool rest or maybe attach a larger plate onto your small tool rest so you have enough room to maneuver. This bit is already sharpened to a round nose, but the same basic technique up to this point will be used even if you're grinding a new bit or reshaping a bit. Simply turn on the tool, the grinder. The tool rest typically is roughly 7 degrees. It's a shallow angle. It's up to you what you put it at, but I think you'll find more control at the shallower angles. Once you get that set, which you can set by eyeballing it off of the tool that I sell, or you can measure it. Just turn the grinder on, let it get up to speed, and since this is already sharp, it's just a matter of taking a nice slow rotate right around, and that's typically all you'll need to do. Now this bit has a different angle on it, but you can see I cut near the top there, so I could probably use it just like it is, and you can scrape up your fingernail. That's when it's sharp. Let me show you though, the other end is ground to a V-point. The same approach holds. Tighten it up, and then you can hold it on the angle that you want. For a V-point like this, you can bias it to one side, whatever you want. The key point is that this tool holder, or sharpening block as I call it, will hold tool bits for you. You don't have to hold by hand. Let me also show you how this holds the 1/8 inch bit. To do that, you just take your thumb screw out, flip it around, put it in the other hole. You take your bit, stick it in. Because of the design of this, these small bits will always be able to go all the way through. You stop it out at about 1/2 inch or so. Not too far out, because since it is such a small bit, it'll vibrate. So you want to be fairly close, about 1/2 inch or so, which will still allow you to maneuver this on the tool rest. Since this is so small, you won't use very much force. Otherwise it'll just grind the bit to nothing. So that's how this sharpening block is used. Thank you for your time.